My name's Hannah Cawley, and I farm with my family here in Federalsburg. We till about 1,200 acres of grain, vegetables, and poultry.
Yeah, I'm Harry Nagel. I'm a part of it's a husband, wife, and family operation. And like Hannah said, we till about 1,200 acres. And we do roughly 1,200 acres of cucumbers also, in addition to our regular farming.
Mom and Dad started cucumbers in
1978.
1978, and everything back then was all hand-picked. We had migrant workers come up from the south, and with the labor camp and everything, they did that till 1980. 89. And we bought our first machine then, and just through the years we increased our acres and increased our machines. Now we're up to 5 machines altogether, one of which I own and operate. Most years one does better than the other, so they kind of balance out over a period of time. You know, one year that if we get a lot of rain, it's not good for the vegetables, but it's really good for the grain, and vice versa.
The time period that we have to grow cucumbers is there are very few other areas in the country that have pickles during this peak season when we have them here.
And we pretty much have a longer season than anywhere else in the country, so there's also that advantage here on the Delmarva.
So the weather's a big factor as far as risk, you know. Well, for the last probably 20 years, I asked our crop insurance agent, can't you get crop insurance for cucumbers? And she keeps saying, no, no, no. Well, last year that kind of broke through, and with NAP insurance, we couldn't insure individual units. If you had a loss on one farm and a good yield on the other one, there was no claim. But now with individual units, I feel like we have more protection. In 1995, it was really dry through here, and we had a lot of our crops that actually failed. And I figured it up. We got 10 years of premium back from that one year in 1995 through claims on our crops. So my advice to young farmers is, I know it's expensive, but crop insurance is a pretty good investment.
I guess I have a positive outlook on the future of agriculture. It's very important in the state of Maryland, and it's so diversified in our state from Western Shore to Eastern Shore. I learned that in Lead, Maryland. You know, you have a lot of the forestry industry, and you come on the Eastern Shore, we have a lot of produce. I think Caroline. So we had that diversification as a state, and we're a pretty good location as far as weather. We can grow a lot of various different crops. And like I said, with technology, I feel like it's going to help the younger generation to be more efficient and do more with, I guess, less people as it did years ago. I guess I even have more of a positive outlook because my husband pretty much grew up on a family farm. It's going to be great for our own individual family, for my little daughter to have both of her parents working in agriculture. I think it's a great way to raise a child. That's how we were raised.